Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to welcome you guys to another episode of Here's What I Think with your host, Charles DeBancy, where we discuss everything from current events, economics, politics, and how it all relates to business and life. And today we have a hilarious show. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the comments. So you guys know the racists lost their minds when they found, the racists and the bigots lost their minds when they found out that Bad Bunny was going to be performing at this year's Super Bowl. All right? I think TPUSA even talked about having an alternative Super Bowl performance while Bad Bunny was performing because they couldn't understand why someone was performing that wasn't a supporter of the president gets to perform at the Super Bowl. So now you have to, if you don't support the president that's in power, you can't perform at the Super Bowl. This is what these people are saying. These people are insane, right? So you had that. The other part they were saying was he doesn't even speak English. He's going to be singing his songs in Spanish. So, I mean, why we got to listen to it? Does everybody around the world speak English? Don't they play American music all over the world? I mean, you guys are just idiots. Like, don't you guys know you guys are idiots? You're so myopic. It's stunning. You export your culture and music around the world. People digest it. People watch American movies and subtitles and all of that. But then you can't tolerate a halftime show where someone is singing in Spanish. How do you say you're a bigot without saying it? How do you say you're a racist without saying it? Right? So they were making this big deal. Why can we get this guy? Why can we get that guy? I mean, for goodness sakes, Bad Bunny. Now, why were they so upset at the idea of that? Because they don't like Hispanic people. They don't like Hispanic people because they're going to be the majority in terms of the demographic in the United States. And they don't like them, so they're trying to get rid of them. And to this was like a slap in the face to their movement. All right? And by the way, those Spanish people that voted for Trump, how's it going? How's it going? Latinos for Trump, how's it going? Huh? How you feeling? You feeling good? You feeling good, right? How did that feel? You guys thought that, what did y'all think? What did y'all think? What did y'all think? I just had to throw that out there. But anyway, they're losing their minds. So apparently a new commercial just dropped for Bad Bunny gearing up for the Super Bowl. And let me tell you, when these MAGAs saw this commercial, they started losing their bloody minds. Now I want to play the reaction from this guy called Chad Prather. And I want to show you the video because he's reacting to some comments that another person made, because we're not going to play the commercial. Another person made, another white woman made about just being open-minded. And then he just absolutely lost his mind because it's like, what? You want to listen to Spanish music? Blah, blah, blah. Take a listen to what this guy had to say here.
Performing at the Super Bowl. I'm not trying to be mean, but like not everything has to be whitewashed to be enjoyed and celebrated. You're calling yourself out. You're so bland. You have no type of vibe. You're unseasoned. Like, get out of your bubble. His music is universally so well liked. Like, it's so good. And if you don't like his music at all, I literally don't trust you.
All right, so I hate to burst your bubble, honey, but I don't need you to trust me. Like, I really don't need your opinion on any of it. To say that it's whitewashed, I dare any one of you to go and do a little Google search of the last, 15 Super Bowl halftime performances and tell me how many white people there were. Again, Roger Goodell is playing to the marginalized, sidelined, statistically non-existent group of people out there in order to virtue signal. I mean, nothing says we're going to go and celebrate America's pastime with somebody that looks like they got mugged at a Build-A-Bear convention. So, hey, you know what? If you like him and his music is universally loved, I'll just tell you, this white guy, I don't know a single song he's ever played. But I do know guys like Jelly Roll and Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. They're actually major stars that a lot of people would love. But no, let's shun them and make sure people like you stay happy.
Excellent. So you heard what he had to say, right? That's not even the best part. Let's go to the comments. Who the F is Bad Bunny? Wrong decision. They should have chosen Tom McDonald to sing his song about Charlie Kirk along with his other great songs. Now that would be a great halftime show. Another guy says, nobody wants to see that loser on stage for a halftime show. Nobody. Another one. Never heard of him until now. And what I'm hearing is that he doesn't even sing in English. and he's a drag queen. What the F? What the F? Nobody wants to see that demented bleep. Another guy said, what color does she think she is? Is she just stupid? Let's continue. Let's continue on. I'd rather listen to Bad Bunny over a bunch of yeehaw trash. Another guy said, boycott the NFL. Can you imagine? These people. Let's keep going on. Won't be watching. Another viewer said, what's the halftime group football fans appreciate? Okay, no. Let's read another one. I'm so effing sick of white liberals. Another guy says, his music is so good, we're screwed. And it just kept on going on and on. Oh, one other guy said, complete stranger said, simple, don't watch the game. Don't go to the game. I've seen those that say, well, I just won't watch the halftime show then. They're part of the problem. If you want the engine to stop, cut off the fuel supply. These people are losing their minds over Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. Why? Because number one, he's Hispanic, and number two, he doesn't speak English. So these MAGAs are so intolerant that they cannot stomach a halftime show of 15, 20 minutes of a person who cannot speak English singing songs. Because if you're performing at the halftime show, you need to be an English speaker. But yet, the Super Bowl is watched all over the world, from even in countries where they're non-English speakers, and people watch anyway. Do you see how insane these people are? Do you see it? Do you see just how insane and bigoted and racist these people are? They don't even hide it anymore because Uncle Donald's in office. Uncle Donald's in office so we can poke out our chest and say what we really believe. They're not even hiding it anymore. It's in your face. It's clear for you to see. Now, here's the kicker. I don't speak Spanish. I don't care. It's simple for me. If I don't want to watch a performer, I'm not going to watch. But I will not spend my energy saying, oh, you shouldn't perform and this. For what? For what? To them, it's a slap in the face of their movement. It's a slap in the face of their movement. And if they could, trust me, if they could get the president to somehow stop Bad Bunny from performing, they would. This is the movement that is currently in power. They won't be in power for much long come the midterms. Hence the reason why the president is joking about the idea of canceling the midterms because he's done such a good job. Can you even imagine? Is anybody paying attention to the economy? Is anyone paying attention to the economy? Those people that are in support of the president, how are your grocery bills looking? What about your health? What about your healthcare bills? They're looking fantastic. How much money have you made since he's been in office? You probably have people talking, oh, the stock market has gone up. The stock market has gone up. Man, we're doing fantastically well. Do you know that the average American household has less than $600 in savings? What are you talking about? What do you have? $45 in the stock market? You made what? $3? Like, what are we talking about here? They're not even focusing on the account. They're talking about bloody halftime shows because they don't care. They don't care if the economy is doing poorly. They don't care about none of that. All they care about is Donald Trump is in office. He's doing whatever he wants to do. We're flexing our muscle domestically and internationally, and that's all that matters. We're in power now, and we say what goes. And if we say Bad Bunny's not performing in a halftime show, he needs to get off that stage, and we're going to choose who's going to perform. This is how these guys are moving around right now. They're moving like militants. Like militants. Oh, I cannot wait for their reaction during and after the halftime show. I cannot wait for it. I can't wait for it. It's going to be fantastic. So the question to the audience is, do you think it's important? Do you think it's an issue? Do you think it's something that we need to focus on? in terms of Bad Bunny's performance in the Super Bowl. Do you think this is an issue? Is it really an issue? Whatever you guys think, please your thoughts in the comments when we catch you on the next show. I'm out.